Hi guys, let's talk about commenting multi-line statements. So let's write a simple statement right now and look at it. So C equals 1 plus 2 plus 3. Run that. Very good. The sum is 6. That is correct. Now let's try the same statement, but we will add a comment to the next line. So C equals 1 plus 2 plus 3, and then my comment. So what is it going to display? It displayed 6. That's correct. Excellent. Now let's write the same statement, and let's write a comment on the same line. And that is correct. Very good. So no surprises there. Okay, now let's talk about lists. So if we write a list, so we have B equals 1, 2, 3. And then we close the bracket. So we'll run that. And then V. And there we have our list. And now let's write the same list. Just copy that. And we're going to put the elements on different lines. Now what's going to happen when I run this? Is it going to generate an error? Let's try it. And there we have our list. So it took the multi-line list, ignored the spaces, and displayed the list on a single line. Excellent. So now we're going to take this same multi-line list, and I'm going to write a comment here. In fact, let's write a comment on each line. Second comment, and then third comment. And I'll correct that. Now what's going to happen when I run this? Is it going to throw an error? Let's look at it. So here we have our first comment after the comma, second comment after the comma, the third comment after the integer, and then we have the bracket on the next line. Let's run it. And it completely ignored the comments, which is exactly what we anticipated. Excellent. So notice that we were able, using our multi-line list, we were able to comment each element of the list without any problems. Now let's try, we'll write up rather than now the same works for sets, tuples, and dictionaries. So here we have 1 comma, we have our first comment, 2 comma, our second comment. Let's run this, and then C, and then it's functioning exactly the same way as our list functioned. And now let's take the same list and let's see if we can generate an error. What would we have to do to generate an error? Now it's looking at this, it's seeing the integer, and then it's recognizing the beginning of the comment. How about if we put the bracket here? Let's try that. We need a square bracket. There we go. Okay, we have our square bracket on the third line at the end of the third line. Let's run that. It generated an error. Why did it generate the error? What does it see as a square bracket? Now it's seeing the square bracket as part of the comment. So unexpected end of file while parsing. So it doesn't see it as a bracket. it sees it as part of the comment. So in other words, there is no closing bracket. So that's why it's saying unexpected end of file. So notice if we hit the return and bring it down to the next line, now when we run it and we type B, we don't have any errors. And the difference is now it's actually on the next line and it's being recognized as a square bracket rather than as a comment. Okay, let's try something similar. So here we have the D variable, and we have keys and values. So we have key 1, value 1, key 2, and then value 2 on the next line. And we have a comment here. And what is going to happen? Are we going to generate an error or not? What do you think? So we run it, type D, and we have our keys and our value assignments. Excellent, no problem. Now, if we say we placed this colon, which is required after the comment, is that going to create a problem? Now look at it. If you look at it, the colon's actually green. So I'm going to run this, and we received an error. We received an error because just like the previous case, it's treating the colon as part of the comment. So just as long as the comment is after the elements of the statement, you won't have any problem. So let's try a function. So what we're going to do is we're going to write a function. We're going to run it. So we have define cool function. A, comma, some comment, B and C, and then print A, B, and C. So cool function, we have our input, 10, comment, 20, comment, and then 30, and let's run it, and it runs perfectly. So our function ran even though we had a comment in our definition and we had a comment when we were actually running the function. And that is the end of that. It went a little longer than I expected, but commenting is important. As a programmer, I have heard so many complaints from IT managers and development managers. They're upset because people don't comment properly. As a teacher, I actually enjoy commenting, so I'm unusual. So comment. Thank you.